It's Dexter again up top.
It's a 2-on-1 for Pittsburgh. Dexter fires and scores again.
Big run in the box. Valentin Noel heading it into the back of the net. An absolute beauty.
Welcome to Pitt Beyond the Script here. Kevin Wheeler inside Pitt Studios with head men's soccer coach Jay Vidovich. Jay, long season. It's now over. Congrats on an appearance in the ACC Championship game.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a crazy year, and if you look at it, I mean, a 7-1 record. You're ranked #1 for 5 weeks in the middle there, and I know you have your thoughts about the rankings for the fall season, but what does this season mean for you in the bigger picture?
Oh, there's a lot of things, Kevin. Starting from what does it mean? One is, let's go to the end. It was we found our improvement. We got into the championship game, so we found that. We found a way to operate during COVID times. Dealing with COVID normally, then deal with COVID going into the tournament, to have the amount of time off there. The fact that our guys, out of our 10 matches that we played this fall, 8 of them were on the road. That our guys were able to deal with that, our leadership, our sports medicine, our coaching staff, our players, everybody was able to deal with that and put out a pretty good quality, as we played. Obviously it suffered a bit during the ACC tournament, but just a lot to, the progress of the team and just dealing with those situations. I was very proud of the guys and the whole staff and leadership, everybody around.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's talk about the ACC tournament in general. I know the shutdown happens, you get into the tournament, you still find a way to get to the championship game, and you run into Clemson, a team that you hadn't seen so far this year. What did you take out of that game? What was the difference in that particular game against Clemson?
We didn't have anything left in our tank, physically, emotionally. I mean, we left on Friday. On Wednesday night, we made the call as leadership and staff, and talked to the players that we were going to go for it. That we didn't have to call the ACC and say that we can't field the team. And then we just, even though we didn't have as many shots or many entries into the final third, we had several. I think we left like half chances on the table where you would hope in a normal life that Dexter or Bertan or Val would have been there, or Velko would have been in the space, because we got the ball in some very dangerous spots, but we didn't finish. It exposed us enough that there's a lot of lessons to improve on for the spring.
But I think the bigger theme for me was the adversity that you guys had to face. Whether it be COVID at the beginning of the year, getting the season off the ground, losing players mid-season, having the shutdown, and still getting to an ACC championship game. When you look back at all of that stuff, all the adversity you had to get through, what does that mean for these players? How proud are you of them?
I'm tremendously proud, and first off, we have to give really the whole ACC and every program kudos for what they performed, and like you said, a very challenging year. For our guys, like you said, it was, are we going to have a season? Is this going to happen? What are our games? To then the COVID breaking down, they just kept coming. They kept the belief. They stayed with the commitment that we've asked of them, and they kept their buy-in to what we wanted to do collectively. And yeah, I couldn't be happier and more thankful for the guys and what they did.
They play into the path of Dexter. All the way through, and Noel's got another.
So the talent level from top to bottom on this team, where can it go from here? Because there's a lot of new pieces that you're still moving around.
Yeah, like you said, I was really excited about the fact that we could draw blood at any time. We could strike a goal, and it made us dangerous that way. It was like you close your eyes for a second, and we could be in the back of the net. We were very explosive and dynamic that way. So that really helped us in a lot of different ways. So we can make something out of nothing. The future, there's right now we're in a different dynamic. We're halfway through the season. We've got another 9 games to play in the spring. Hopefully, in a very reduced field, a chance at the NCAA tournament. Once again, they're only taking 12 at-large teams. So it's a lot will be up to what are their aspirations and ambitions after experienced success. Are they ready to lift the level? One of the things I tell the guys all the time is like it's a lot easier to climb a tree than it is to stay at the top when the wind starts blowing. So I'm pretty sure the wind will start blowing this spring.
So as you look forward to that, what are you looking forward to the most? I mean, what do you want to see come spring?
I just want to see a renewed ambition, a bigger hunger after tasting, a championship game. That success hasn't harmed us in any way, that it's something that we want to push and go further.
All right, Jay, send us off.
There's more to come on Pitt Beyond the Script.
Yes. Perfect.
Near post and a goal. Too easy. Pitt goes in front 2-0. It's the French connection.